Imagine it is 1692, and you are standing in a freezing Massachusetts courtroom. A teenager points at you, falls to the floor, and screams that your invisible spirit is biting her. You are officially accused of witchcraft. This sounds like a bad movie plot, but for the people of Salem and thousands more across Scandinavia during the brutal Torsåker witch trials, this was a deadly reality. So how do you defend yourself when the evidence is literally invisible? You have to build a defense that directly targets the court's flawed logic. Your first instinct would be to deny everything. But in 1692, that was the worst thing you could do. The court operated on a massive logical fallacy, known as circular reasoning. If you denied being a witch, the judges assumed you were lying, because witches are naturally deceptive. If you confessed, you lived, but your property was seized and your life was ruined. The court relied entirely on spectral evidence, the idea that a witch could send their spirit to torment victims. Since only the victim could see the spirit, nobody could ever prove them wrong. To survive, you had to stop defending your character and start attacking their rules. The smartest historical defense came from a woman named Mary Easty. When condemned, she didn't just beg for her life, she wrote a legal petition targeting the court's confirmation bias. Easty noted that the court was only sparing the lives of people who confessed. She pointed out that these confessors were likely lying just to save their own necks. By doing this, she planted a seed of doubt, pointing out that the system was actively rewarding perjury. If you were building the ultimate defense using these historical rules, you would exploit that exact psychological trap. Modern sociologists recognize Salem as a textbook case of mass psychogenic illness, a contagious panic where extreme stress causes real physical symptoms in a group. Your defense strategy wouldn't be to call the accusers liars, because that just angers the mob. Instead, you would look the judges in the eye and ask why the devil, the ultimate master of lies, would suddenly allow his followers to tell the absolute truth in a court of law. This exact logical breakdown is what actually ended the trials. Intellectuals like Thomas Brattle began circulating essays pointing out a terrifying thought. If the devil actually wanted to destroy the town, he would absolutely disguise himself as innocent people to trick the judges into murdering them. Brattle flipped their own religious paranoia right back against them. The moment the judges realized they might be doing exactly what the devil wanted, spectral evidence was banned, and the trials collapsed. The history of Salem isn't just about people believing in magic. It shows what happens when a society completely abandons the burden of proof because they're scared. The mechanics of mass hysteria haven't changed. When fear takes over, logic disappears. We still see circular reasoning and confirmation bias today, where rumors spread rapidly and facts are ignored. The only effective defense against an accusation with no physical evidence isn't to yell that you are innocent. It is to stay calm and force the accusers to prove their own logic. If you want more deep dives into the craziest what-if scenarios, hit that subscribe button.